In this section, we're going to do probability with permutations. So it says 6 jokes about books by Groucho Marx, George Carlin, Stephen Wright, Greg Ray, Jerry Seinfeld, and Phyllis Diller are each written on one of 6 cards. The cards are placed in a hat and drawn one at a time. What is the probability that a man's joke will be delivered first and a man's joke will be delivered last? Now we know it's a permutation probability because order matters. Okay, so we want to know the number of possible permutations for a man's joke first and a man's joke last over the total number of possible permutations. So in other words, on bottom, we're not going to care if it's a man or a woman that goes first. So let's figure out that bottom number first. So the first joke, you have 6 people to choose from, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. That multiplies out to be 720. So if we don't care about whether it's a male or a female, 720 is our total, okay? And by the way, in case you didn't realize this, there's only one female in that list of 6 people. Now it says, let's figure out what happens if we want a man's joke first and a man's joke last. So let's start with the 2 that are specified, okay? So for the first one, we have 5 guys out of that list to choose from. So that first number is going to be 5. Now, let's go to the last one. We want a man's joke last. Well, we have 4 guys left. So that number is going to be 4. Now, when we get to the middle here, okay, these 4 jokes, it doesn't matter who tells it. So we've used 2 guys. How many people do we have left out of 6? Well, there are 4 people left here. Then we have 3 to choose from, then 2, and then 1. So we end up with 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 4 at the end, which is for 480. Now remember, on top is the smaller number. That would be your 480 out of the grand total would be 720, and that reduces to 2/3.